Welcome back to the Somnium Files. My name is Jake. Last time we went back to Mizuki's Somnium after being cock-blocked by a video where boss shoots Tsushima for some reason. Maybe she's the killer. At the moment she looking suspicious. Pewter is weird. I was wondering, I guess I'm like halfway through the game at this point, or something like that. And if I had to pick the killer now, I think there might be two because, and Iris might have something to do with things. I'm not being very clear because I don't really have idea. So is not the killer, but I think the motive has something to do with the stuff he has been doing and has done. He told me he has been in like 2 scenes. 89 has been in jail. MoMA has only been in 2 scenes as well. Of course, there's this guy that's at every crime scene. I don't think it's old. No. It's not Mayumi. You're dead. Don't think it's Date in any way. Unless there's some kind of very big mindfuckery going on. Iris is suspicious. Mizuki is not. You're dead. You're dead. Being dead doesn't mean you weren't part of something bad, but it usually is the best alibi for murders that happen after. Boss and Pewter and the fucking Inspector are the most. And Iris are. Maybe not Pewter as much, he hasn't really done anything super suspicious. Both Inspector and Iris. Well, there is a connection between Iris and Boss, now that we saw the Somnium of 89. So yeah, let's go to Bloom Park and see if we find any answers in this timeline. I guess we were looking for the phone.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward.
Wasn't there something about Renju's car being used to bring the body there via some tunnels or something? Or old metro or something like that? Dots.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition. 6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Dots. Bloom Park, Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Quickly checking if there's anything. Last night Mizuki was found in that column. Why was she in there? Yeah, let's just talk. Girl is sitting in the... Wait, what? Girl? Passenger seat? Screams really.
Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then, Aiba? But why?
I just thought I would protect myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
Hey, your technology.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
It looks like Aiba is standing there. About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium.
Seems to be the same that...
What's that about?
What do you mean?
You don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
How do you appear in Somnium?
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium. Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you? I have experienced syncing many times with you, although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
About the ringtone I heard. About the ringtone heard in some.
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories, but that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that. But it's our only lead.
Anything catch your eye?
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Do you see any more suspicious?
Let me see. I need to analyze the surroundings. It is certainly the case that the phone would be placed somewhere not readily visible to the naked eye, if it exists at all. Did you check the horse?
A horse?
Shoko's body was placed on this horse. It must be significant, and it appears that the horse is hollow on the inside.
I guess those were the first clues for me, but... This horse? Mysterious object.
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body.
How did it get there in the
The
first place?
horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
I got it!
Yes. Good job, Iba.
Oh. Aiba is sitting on the horse's head. Don't fall, well done. This look suits you. By the way.
Do not worry about me. Finish your search and investigation. You should find some clues.
Dots. Aiba is fine. I have to check that file. This look suits you.
How disrespectful. Do you know how hard it was to make that form?
No.
Don't fall.
It's alright. Do not worry about me.
I'm not worried about you. I just don't want to get dirt in my eye socket.
Ugh. Well done.
Thank you.
Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
I told Aiba the number. The results came back quickly. Ota lost his phone, but it was in some puddle, right?
This is a rental phone.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Date, look at the device history.
That's
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium.
so someone called this phone after the murder.
Who is the caller?
I mean, after founding of the body.
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
The phone had no email addresses or browsing history that could be a clue either. Just the one clue, to call at 9:02 p.m. I had Aiba look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone.
Oof.
No owner is registered.
Oh,
What happened?
the battery died. The screen turned off.
Call the number I just gave you.
Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
It connected. It connected.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
They hung up.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word for it.
You're telling me.
Well, that was. Can you go to?
Iba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Oof.
Damn, you remember that?
Savage. Call Rick.
What? Why?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
I don't have my own phone. As long as I'm within range, I can use Aiba to make any call I need. Whether it's a traditional line or Nile message, I can have Aiba help me. Aiba is connected to my mind wirelessly as well, so even when she's outside of my eye socket, I can talk normal. Who is the person we called?
Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
Yes. Why was the phone in the horse?
Unknown, but it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this, or did someone else?
Maybe it was Shogo's phone?
And for what specific purpose?
Well, no. That won't make too much sense, I guess. Since they killed her somewhere else, they will probably take her phones and stuff away before bringing her here. What cell tower did that call connect to?
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line, because you blew it.
Should we go to Shinjuku?
There would be
Probably not.
no point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Right.
Let's go.
Aiba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going?
That's
Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
it has to be something.
Let's hope so.
The Sagan residence. To the Batmobile. No Batmobile? Sagan residence, Saturday, 10:30 p.m.
Coming! Date!
Let me look around your house. Anything interesting? Was this the night that Renju died in the other timeline?
Hey, Iris. Do you like bigger speakers or smaller speakers?
Bigger, I guess.
Could you say I like them big?
Why?
Please?
I like them big?
Again, please?
I like them big, Date.
Thank you.
You are a despicable man. You know that?
Yeah, you got an achievement from clicking that thing over and over again. Yes, it's a soft. There's a drawing on the wall. Did Iris draw this as a child?
Date, a riddle.
Again?
All of the animals in the jungle gathered for a meeting. However, one animal could not participate. Which animal was it?
Giraffe?
The answer is the elephant, because you put him in the refrigerator earlier. Remember?
Oh yeah, he was the one we put in last. Sup. Iris is looking at me impatiently. ...
Date, you have confirmed that Iris is safe. Are you done here?
I know.
Ah, well,
Date! You came! But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet.
That's
I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
how are you?
I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy.
Oh God,
Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop.
that's
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
in your friend's dream.
You hush.
Where's your mom?
By the way, where's your mom?
Like there was something weird in. If this was the ninth friend who died, there was something weird about their alibis back then.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone. She looked kind of panicky, too.
Where did she go?
Don't know. She didn't tell me. Oh, did you want something to drink?
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
One.
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
That's
Fine.
Date, I have been thinking. I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
well. Doesn't necessarily mean that because nothing happened now, it won't happen later.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Iris's words came to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Maybe she told Mizuki something similar. Day 3 Sunday Gilgal. Police headquarters Sunday 9:37 a.m. Just a quick look around. Not gonna.
I feel woozy. I had too much to drink.
Yeah.
That means rest in peace.
Really?
As in, sleep peacefully.
Who's it for?
Ma, from the host club.
RIP specifically refers to the Latin phrase requiescat in pace. Boss is correct about the general meaning.
I'm a sucker for white wine. Shame you don't have an eye for it.
I have a right eye.
And a left.
It's
Few
good
more.
luck, you know? Whether it's catching fish or catching criminals.
Well, there seems to be lots
Wasn't
of.
that party a while back? How long have you had that up?
Every day is like my birthday. Every day, I'm reborn as a new woman.
So you change every day? There seems to be stuff to.
That was a piece of evidence in a case about 8 years ago. A mathematics teacher used it to stab her boyfriend when she found out he was cheating on her.
Oh god.
The triangular ruler must have come in handy for solving that love triangle.
Boo.
Ugh, that thing's broken. I pedal and pedal, but the damn thing won't move.
Is she serious?
Why do you have that here?
We're 6 floors underground, right? What if it rains? We might get flooded.
I don't think a floaty would save us in that predicament.
That's my boyfriend from about 10 years back. We had a bad breakup, so I sliced his head off and coated it in plaster.
Pretty dark. I know that she's joking, but I also know what the boss is capable of. Boss is forward line.
If you put that mask on, spikes come out that drink your blood.
That sounds familiar.
I thought I had an idea, then I didn't. Must be a reference to something.
Hey, boss? Why are you always sitting on top of the desk?
Because I like to be on top of my work.
You sit that way on the off chance you get the opportunity to use a pun?
Get it? Because her work is on the table and she's sitting on it.
Ooh.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop ogling me?
I am not ogling you.
What? Yeah, Mario.
I picked up snowboarding recently.
Oh? Why?
This really hot guy from Kabukicho invited me, so...
Yeah, I think that's everything. Let's start to Aiba first. Aiba is sitting on the desk. About Mizuki.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
Anything stand out to you?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday. What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened?
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Aiba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
That's about the investigation.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar?
Marble in Golden Yo.
I see Mama Sparbrew, she's an informant. Yeah, maybe she knows. Boss is sitting on the desk. About Mizuki.
She was returned to the hospital after the sink. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
About the phone.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
Okay, so it was hers.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Who called it?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. After Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
Who called it?
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name.
And they didn't talk to the police.
And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date. I suggest cutting his salary.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
Any other information about Shoko's phone?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
About the investigation?
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
Anything else to report?
About Renju.
Renju?
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
Where?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident.
Yeah, that thing.
He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
So that was the night that he died. Last time. He survived by sheer coincidence this time?
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
About Renshu?
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up. You're his friend, right?
Come on.
He'll understand, she said. Summary. I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital where Renshu is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama at Marlborough.
Aiba, let's move.
Roger that.
This will be a shorter episode. I think we'll end this here. So yeah. I probably should check what happened last time on Sunday and Saturday. If I have the time. Just to see if... Because there was something weird about Iris, Hitomi's and Rensu's actions. On Saturday, I think. It might have been Sunday, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is it for this episode. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.